Hi, I'm Vern, and this is my home. This house is extremely unique. Built in 1928. It was built by Harry Lowe, who is an infamous rum-runner who hung out with the likes of Al Capone. It's a monster of an attitude sort of house. Like if you look at the outside, you have turrets and you have peaks and you have copper, and there's just a combination of arches, and it's just stunning, but it's not one type of house. Right when I bought the house in 2012, it was just one of those houses that I had driven by, and I always thought I would get arrested because I would park out front here, and I felt like I was the house stalker before I owned it. This is the foyer entrance. So everything in here is done in a walnut, and that was sort of typical back in the 20s. The stairs were built literally right here. But this was done with just a couple of geppettos. I mean, they got a couple of saws and a chisel, and they create this sort of thing. Every molding is curved. Like, it's just like insane. It looks flipping cool. I do live here by myself. I don't consider myself the king of any castle, but this is my castle, so we can go with that. So I'm in the manufacturing industry, and we manufacture anything that deals with wood. The whole house needed woodwork. It was a perfect match. Took about 2 years to restore it, and it was a fabulous experience. This is ceiling detail here. About 25% of it was destroyed, and we recreated parts so that we could restore it. The panel work in here is all original panel work, the doors and the trim. The table itself was manufactured by my company. So this fireplace here, when I bought the house, it had probably 9 coats of paint on it, but now this is basically what it would have looked like back in Harry Lowe's time. The ceiling, it's all plaster, it's all custom, and each rosette is very similar, but they're not the same. And there's thousands of them. It makes you wonder how it was even done. Today it would be generated on computer, and it would be no problem. It's a lot of house for one guy, but yeah, I live in a very small portion of this house. This is the master bedroom. There's some leaded glass windows in the attic that I really wanted to see them in the bedroom. So what we did is we cut out the attic, created this upside down ship sort of effect, put in a cool chandelier. Because I do live here, I wanted to have some modern technology, so I built in the bed with a TV. So this is really my little sanctuary. This is a dream home. This is a home that I've wanted for probably 18 to 20 years, and you can't help but love this house.